when you have some really good jerk chicken, it's something you just don't forget about. At least that's how it is for me. And I do hope when you make this recipe, it'll be something you remember and love and remake over and over and over again. Without further ado, you know I got some tricks for you. Now let's go! So everybody makes their jerk chicken marinade a little bit different. That's fine, we're all different beings. It's natural, we'll create different stuff. Defend! We always get mad at our dogs for barking and defending our house, and it's so wrong. They're literally doing it out of love for us, and we're like, shut up, shut up! It's terrible, don't do that. We've got spring onion, fresh orange, thyme picked off the stem, onion down here, habanero, fresh lime, soy sauce, coconut sugar, white vinegar, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, and black pepper. And not to forget, hiding over here, the garlic. Now we're gonna start by blending all of this up. Usually I would use a mortar and pestle, but I do not own one that is big enough to contain all these ingredients. I'm gonna order one of those though, because I want a massive one, and I love mortar and pestling stuff. However, we're gonna leave out these spices and put them directly onto the chicken, just like we did with that peri-peri chicken recently. Let's get to blending. With the habaneros, I just took off the tops, just some peeled and sliced onion into quarters. The spring onions I just chopped into thirds. Thyme just picked off the stem. The garlic is just peeled. Orange juice going in, hand squeezed. Just really get weird with it. Juice in your limes, soy sauce, sugar, and that little bit of vinegar. Now just blend it all up. Save 25% of your marinade. More on that towards the end of the video, but we're gonna turn this into a jerk butter and glaze it back onto the chicken, and let me tell you, really important, do not forget that. This is one of those marinades you make and you're like, wow, that does not look good. That looks like something that definitely belongs breeding tadpoles. And then you taste it and you go, oh my God, I didn't know that would taste so good. Now just combine all your spices. You could do that originally. I just wanted to lay everything out to explain the ingredients. Now with our chickens here, we're gonna remove the spines with some kitchen shears. Heavy duty scissors is really all that is, just by chopping through like this. Sometimes it takes a little bit of muscle, but it's actually pretty easy. And certainly save these spines. I like to just roast them in a pan. Once your spines are out, you just flip it over and a little CPR motion and crunch it down so you have this nice shape on your bird. I just put my spices here into a little strainer and I'm just gonna start dusting it onto the chicken skin. I just like doing this better. I think it just sticks more rather than just putting it into the marinade, but you could also put it in the marinade, no big deal. So we'll get that cavity side, flip, and now do the other side. Make sure to get in those little armpits. Let's not forget the armpits. There we go, happy days. I'm first gonna get some marinade in the cavity here. Get it everywhere. Oh my gosh. Jerk chicken has got to be one of the best ways to cook chicken. There's a reason it's so popular. Now drop your chicken into something, and I'll just put the rest of the marinade on right in here, and just repeat with the other chicken. I'm gonna marinate it for a full 24 hours, and up to 2 days. If you wanna get away with 12 hours, do it. But don't do it less than that, because you bought all the ingredients for the marinade, you spent the time to make it, you might as well let it do its job, right? All right, here we go, next day. And I'm actually gonna let that marinade sit on there while it smokes. So I'm gonna start these at 200 degrees. In you go, little birdie. This is gonna be so good. I have butterflies in myself. Now after 1 hour here, I'm gonna crank up that heat to 350. And I'm actually gonna leave all that marinade on. And there we are, my friends, another hour at 350. And we have the most beautiful looking jerk chicken. Oh my gosh, yes. Now for the jerk butter, we'll just get a pot on medium heat. I'm telling you, this stuff is unbelievable. Drop in your marinade, and we're gonna cook this down till it's reduced by about 50%. And last but not least, we whisk in cold, unsalted butter. Turn the heat down a little bit now. This marinade has so much acidity from the vinegar and citrus, and butter is the perfect thing to balance it out, I found. I can't tell you how good this tastes. You gotta try it. Just a couple tablespoons, that's perfect. Now if you want, you could serve the sauce on the side or brush it right onto the chicken. Either will be great. I'm brushing some on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Jerk butter, baby. Get in that little wing. Not the best looking marinade, is it? But the flavor. The flavor is where it's at. Biscuits and gravy doesn't look good either, you know what I'm saying? Now there's only one thing left to do. Oh my gosh. And that's to eat it. Oh, could this be better than the peri-peri chicken? I don't know. They're both so good. This is good food, just straight up. Now you listen to me, you large metal piece of shit. I've never told you this, I've been holding it back. Your mother was a Samsung. And your father, he left you when you were just a mini fridge. He was gone, man. Why doesn't your ice machine work? You don't have an adequate ice machine. Every other fridge I've ever known, the ice machine works. Why don't you work? You have no spine, man. You're spineless, you got no backbone. Okay, you do have a little backbone, just a little. It's not even yours though. Ah! Well, my friends, if you're still watching the video, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and turn on the notifications if you want to be a psycho. And until next time, you know I love you and I'm out.